say I just rehearse on my own. So people say, yeah, you rehearse at home. But when you're rehearsing by yourself, you're setting your own mood. You understand? But when you do it with the band, it's a different mood. It's a different atmosphere. So that's why it's so important to come together. So if you don't come together, it means that you need to really be very flexible and very open, and that means you need to have a little sound check, even if it's a 5 minutes, to kind of see where the mood is going with the whole band together. So today I believe I have the guitarist, so we're gonna have to for 5 minutes just get that vibe going with how without the drummer to kind of see where we're gonna go with it. I can set that on my own, but with I need the guitarist also to get that same vibe, and I need to and I need to feel it. I need to feel it. Yeah, I need to get that vibe with the guitarist. It's very important that we synced, we're setting that mood. So that's what I wanted to say about where I am right now. I'm being much more flexible, and that comes with preparation. And what it is that over the last few years, I've been stretched. I've been having to do multiple tasks, and I don't regret it. Doing admin, doing media, doing different things. I've had to be wearing different hats in the ministry because we haven't had people to do certain things, and a lot of things I've had to just step in and do, and I don't regret it. I believe it's helped me in a lot of ways, with how I minister, becoming a music mentor, all the things that God is leading me to do. Now I believe my foundation has helped me by being open to doing different things. I'm talking about flexibility. I wouldn't have that flexibility, I think, or I'd find it much harder to be flexible and adaptable if I wasn't put in different roles, which has helped me to prepare me for where God is taking me. So even though now I'm cutting down on roles outside of music ministry, God is more leading me in the season now to really focus in on music ministry. But I'm not just a worship leader. As I started this video, I said I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a singer-songwriter who also work. I'm a singer-songwriter who is also a worship leader. I'm a singer-songwriter who is also a music mentor and a songwriting mentor. I'm a singer-songwriter who also does this. So there's I have different lanes. So I had a prophecy, like when I was younger, that this prophet saw 5 rings around me, 5 rings. So I believe that 5 rings represents that God. I'm a singer songwriter, but I don't just have one lane. God is expanding me into different lanes in music, and that's why I believe God had me doing admin. Well, what I'm saying is I just feel the presence of God. That's why God had me doing admin, and people couldn't understand why I'm running around the church doing these different things. That's why God has me playing in the worship team as a worship leader, playing instrument. And I saw, so God from the beginning, the calling that God had for me was to be very. God had me to do multiple things. God has set me up from my purpose is not to do one thing in music. My purpose is to do multiple things within music, and that's where God has me, and that's why He had me doing so many different roles. It was a part of my training. It was a part of my preparation. So being an administrator in the church was one of them. Helping to set up with the media, it was one of them. What else has God has had me doing? I've done some music teaching. I'm a part of dance ministry. So I'm part of dance ministry. I've been doing administration. I've been doing a little bit of media. I've been doing social media for some artists, like my cousin, Sons of Thunder UK. I've been very instrumental over the years behind their music marketing. Um, there's other things I can mention that I've been doing. I'm also a mother of two boys. I've also taught in the church, been doing Bible studies in church. I've had to do Bible study as well. I've done children ministry. Um, done multiple different things, and it was all a part of God's plan for my life, because as I said, the minister said, the prophet said that he saw 5 rings around me that represented the different aspects of ministry in music that God has going to place me. So now, where I am at now, so this video was about being being a worship leader. This is one of my videos, being a worship leader. So this Sunday, I've had to change a few of the songs. Also, I had a song on the list that we've not rehearsed, and I had to change it. And normally, what we do is we have a set list, and then we come to rehearsal and see how the Holy Spirit leads us, and we sometimes change that set list. But but at the same time, I just do that in rehearsal. I don't necessarily think about it outside of rehearsal. But because now where God has taken me, I've realized that now we haven't had rehearsal, and I've also realized I don't have the drummer this week. I've had to actually prepare myself outside of rehearsal on my own. As a worship leader, I've had to think about these things and change the set list accordingly.